All right, let's dive right in. The IPL 2026 opener. It doesn't get any bigger than this. RCB versus SRH at the Chinnaswamy. The energy is electric. The whole country is tuned in. But wait, hang on. Before you get caught up in all the hype, you really need to hear what we're about to say.
Yeah, you heard that right. I'm telling you, 9 out of 10 of you watching this are on a fast track to losing your money on this one single game. And why? Because you're walking straight into a perfectly set trap.
Look, this slide breaks it down perfectly. On one side, you've got emotional betting. You hear it everywhere. Oh, it's Kohli's home ground, RCB has to win. Or the ground is so small, Travis Head is going to go ballistic. And guess what? The bookies are just sitting there rubbing their hands together because they've already factored all of that emotion right into the odds. They want you to bet with your heart. That's not smart investing. That's just a donation.
And that leads us straight to the biggest secret of this match, what we call the Chinnaswamy trap. Everything that the general public thinks they know about this ground, about this specific matchup, it's not just a little bit off, it's completely flawed.
Just look at this number, 70%. At this specific ground, winning the toss isn't just a small advantage, it can swing the outcome of the match by a massive 70%. The odds just flip on their head. That single coin toss is one of the most powerful predictors of who's going to win.
And the reason for that is one simple thing, the do factor. For a night game in Bangalore, do isn't a maybe, it's a guarantee. And in the second innings, that cricket ball becomes like a wet bar of soap. It's almost impossible for spinners to grip it, which means a huge part of the bowling attack gets completely neutralized.
So what does this all mean? It means the captain that wins that toss is going to choose to bowl first, every single time. There's no debate, no second guessing. They're chasing. Which, by the way, makes most of the pre-match analysis you see online totally useless until you know the result of that coin flip.
Okay, so if the toss is that big a deal, what's left to talk about?
Well, this is where the pros look. Cricket isn't just 11 players versus 11 players. It's a game of brutal, one-on-one matchups that really decide who wins and who loses.
Let's start with the most explosive one, the SRH openers against RCB in the power play. You have Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma, guys who are looking to destroy the ball from the very first delivery. And RCB's big problem? They just don't have that raw, express pace to push these guys back. If SRH gets off to a flyer, this match could genuinely be over inside the first 6 overs.
And let's say, just for a second, that RCB survives that initial storm. Who's waiting in the middle overs? Heinrich Klaassen, the most dangerous hitter of spin bowling on the entire planet. Now, you put him on a tiny ground like Chinnaswamy against RCB spinners, you're talking about a potential career-ending type of assault. It is an absolute nightmare matchup for Bangalore.
But I can hear you screaming at your screens. What about the king? What about Virat Kohli? Of course, he's a legend. But even Superman has his kryptonite. And everyone in world cricket knows Virat's one tiny weakness early in his innings, the left-arm pacers swinging the ball away. You can bet your life savings that SRH knows this, and they will set that exact trap from over number 1 to try and get the biggest wicket in cricket.
Now let's talk about a layer of strategy that most casual fans completely overlook, the impact player rule. At a ground like Chinnaswamy, this isn't just a substitution. For the team chasing, it's basically a mathematical cheat code.
I'll walk you through it. It's simple. You win the toss, you bowl. Done. Then, once your bowling innings is over, you sub out one of your specialist bowlers and bring in another explosive power hitter. So what does that do? It gives your entire batting lineup a license to attack from ball 1 with absolutely zero fear, because they know they have an extra world-class batsman waiting in the dugout. It's a massive advantage. So listen, here's the most important point. You have got to stop listening to these fake gurus on Telegram. Stop throwing your hard-earned money away on these fake tipsters who are just selling you tuka, absolute random guesses that have zero data or real analysis behind them. They are just playing with your emotions to make a quick buck. Which, after we've torn down all the common myths, brings us to the real question, doesn't it? Where is the smart money actually going? Where is the real value in this match? Yeah, let's get even more specific. Thinking about all those matchups we just talked about, who is really going to come out on top in that explosive, game-defining 6-over power play?
And of course, the million-dollar question that everybody wants the answer to. Who is going to win this blockbuster of an opening game?
Well, here's the truth. A real prediction isn't a gut feeling or a guess. It's a complex calculation. The actual final outcome depends on more than 100 different variables, all happening in real time. The toss, the final team selection, the live pitch report, even the humidity levels. No human brain can process all of that information accurately at once.
But an AI can. It's built for exactly that, to process every single one of those variables in an instant and find the hidden value bets that the bookmakers are hoping you don't see. So if you want the real, 100% data-backed predictions for this match completely free, we've put the link right there in our bio. Go check out the shocking outcome the system has already calculated for this game. You won't regret it.